My phone vibrates in my arm strap, shattering the peace of the summer morning. I slide it out of its pocket and see a text from Bella. Smirking, I prepare myself for a ribbing about overtaking her again. But I flinch when I see her message. You heard about the fire. If there's been another arson attack, this would make it the fourth in the area this year. Our team isn't the one investigating the serial arsonist who keeps breaking into people's homes and destroying their lives, but we haven't missed it on the news. As Brighton residents, we're all too aware of the destruction fire can cause. I can't help but let my gaze drift to the sorry remains of the West Pier, burnt to a smoking carcass in 2003. I remember standing on the pebble beach with my jaw hanging open, gripping my mum's hand as we watched it go up in flames. But another memory, far more recent, is the one that sends a shiver snaking down my spine, and I send a silent prayer of thanks that I, Detective Constable Eve Starling, am not on this case. Stale air pumps into the incident room, the sound of the ancient air conditioning unit buzzing in my ears. DCI Gillian Harbrook rushes through the door in an emerald green suit tailored to her tall, athletic frame, clutching files to her chest in one hand, a coffee in the other, and her phone wedged between her ear and shoulder. Not for the first time, I wonder if I should make more of an effort with my appearance. Gillian burns bright in outlandish colours I've got zero hope of pulling off. I smooth out my plain white tee, worn with my usual dark blue jeans and a black leather jacket slung over the top, my feet shoved into Converse trainers. A black mane spirals from my head, refusing to be tamed. Judging by her tone, the conversation isn't going well, and I feel grateful not to be on the receiving end. She has the unique ability to be utterly terrifying and likeable in equal measures, a combination I find both puzzling and fascinating. She knows how to switch her warm Geordie accent into something far frostier. I live in fear of disappointing her. Gillian ends the call abruptly and sets everything down on the table. Absolute arsehole, she mutters, reaching for the remote control for the projector screen. She turns to me, honey-coloured hair falling in a neat crop around her tanned face, which she arranges into a calm smile. Eve, you're early. I pull out a chair. Just needed 5 minutes. The others are on their way. Everything okay? Her expression tells me it's a loaded question. I know she's remembered the anniversary is tomorrow. Probably best I'm keeping busy. I offer up a half smile. Good. She approaches me and rests a hand on my shoulder. If you need anything, you know where I am, pet. I smile, but I feel awkward, wanting to project a strong, capable image. I'll be fine. She considers me for a moment. I know you will. Her hand drops. How's the new recruit getting on? Tiana? I search my brain, having barely paid any attention to DC Tiana Banks, a slight, dark-skinned woman who wears her afro hair tied back from her pixie-like face. Fine, I think. I haven't had much of a chance to talk to her yet. The reality is, I'm harbouring bitter feelings towards her for swanning into the CID on a fast-track scheme, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, a detective at the age of... well, I haven't thought to ask. I know how petty it sounds, but I've done my time in uniform, years on the beat, exam after exam, earned my detective constable status. I took my sergeant's exam months ago, hungry for the next stage, refreshing the internal jobs board so often you'd think I was trying to get hold of Taylor Swift tickets. Desperate to prove I got my dream job on my own merit, and not through my connections. In Tiana's first week, I asked her to sift through some phone records, and she missed...